Thank you for submitting, and for those who are still thinking about submitting, please submit. Sure, you want to know a lot more about J57, so follow me. Let me give you a tour inside. We're sitting in the first atrium of J57. So altogether there are 19 atriums inside this building, and we have chosen 17 of them for this challenge. 2 of them are reserved, and this is what it looks like when one of them is finished. Imagine all the creative ideas coming together in this building, which is why we purposely didn't say exactly what we want, like most competitions would. We really want to release all your imaginations. So as a visitor, a student, a resident of this future building, you'll be walking up these ramps and then all the atriums, experiencing 19 of them until you climb to the top of the building. What will you see? Just try to imagine that. So we don't have the exact same dimensions of all the atriums. However, for this challenge being easy, this is really a conceptual design phase. So we've given you the one perfect size.
那我们现在来的呢，就是我们整个街舞7里面的一个新风系统的一个房间。那这个地方呢，它除了提供新鲜的空气，也是控制整栋楼里面室内的一个温度。它分为这个机器的话，一共是分为3个步骤来过滤我们的空气。第一个是一个粗略的一个除尘系统，然后 M2 我们看到这里的话，就是一个静电的处理，就是过滤掉更多空气中细微的。然后 M1 是一个高效的处理系统。 它是能够把我们最小的一个颗粒物质全部去除掉，所以说整个街舞7里面一共18万平方米，一共是用了3个这样的新风系统来维持整栋楼的一个空气的清洁和温度的适合。
So here we are in one of the atrium inside J57.
Just give you an idea. So this is what it looks like right now. It is raw. Raw McRawson here. It has this nice element on the side here.
I want to share with you the size of this atrium. This is 11 meters tall, 60 meters wide, and 20 meters long. And it's adjacent to these ramps right here. And also there are elevators on 2 sides. And there are 4 wings from this atrium where there could be offices, housing, anything you can imagine.
那实际上在这样的一个房间里面的话呢，我们 计划是可以做多用途的一个使用，那像我们日常的一些办公，包括像可能你开一个小型的一个公司或者是居家，都可以在这里面实现。整个中庭共有96盏 LED 灯，所提供的115200流明，几乎可以让室内达到日光效果。 我们每一个中厅呢，在这个旁边的这个走道的一个顶端都会配备有这样的一个送风口，然后我们刚才在下面看到的那个新风系统所产生的这样的新鲜的空气，就是通过这样的孔，然后输送到我们各个的空间。那事实上的话，我们希望各位参赛选手在设计当中尽量的不要把这一个口子给忽略掉，不要让它被过分的阻挡。 我们可以看到，在街舞期里面，我们现在这个中厅周围的墙壁也是没有做过任何装修。那实际上，这个墙壁它运用的是我们可见的第6代技术，叫做是不锈钢锌板结构。那事实上，我们前5代技术都是使用的传统的钢结构。相比起传统的钢结构，这样的墙壁它是实际上是一个更耐耗、更耐腐蚀，然后也是更轻、更环保的一种设计。
Imagine this whole thing is a spaceship, and it flies in the space. So what would be these 17 courtyards that fulfill everyone's wish?
One way I think of it is that the entire planet's been destroyed, except for this building, and we have the opportunity to go back in time and pick the most amazing people and projects and put them in this building, and we're going to rebuild society here. We're going to rebuild it in a way that this time is more than sustainable, it's regenerative. And so we want to find those people, we want to find those ideas that we want to put onto this spaceship, as you called it, that is going to bring humanity back, but in a way that works.
We need these communities to be living, thriving again in the cities, because we want to escape the box we created around us. So how can we bring that outside back into the cities and be human in a way again?
And this clearly is not 3 staunchy academics putting this thing on. There's 3 pretty radical dudes here that want to see some crazy ideas. You know, I've got my idea. I'm going to submit it. It's going to be better than yours.
I think I am kind of in the intersection of a few things that I've been interested for a long time. Education, or what we call lifelong learning, learning after school, learning before school, learning outside of school. Village, rural, how can the knowledge of the city can be shared with villages and rural areas. Communities, community building, creativity and creativity advancement, so you can constantly be better. What makes creativity more different, more radical, more unusual? And content. How can we use all the content that we know we've collected, and basically how can we cross all these different areas, build something special, nice. And in China, it's a very important thing of multiplying. How does this go to other places? And how can other places learn from the prototype place?
That there are many, many, many opportunities that in order to understand why sustainability is important, why it's important to design things along with nature, we have to be able to see these things, but our perception is limited. We only see a very small fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum.
So that was the building. Wasn't it cool? But this isn't about the building, it's about us. It's about what we collectively come up with together for a vision of our future cities.